Gamvibes, the #1 entertainment platform for all Gambian artists worldwide. We bring you the dopest concert and event coverages in the Gambian music industry. Top trending music videos.
I got love for the ends, got love for the fam. African rubber, do it for the gam.
I go to all the length and turn your hair.
Good woman will talk like Japati.
That's What's Up segment brings you the latest news in the industry. In-depth interviews with your favorite Gambian artists and celebrities. Gamvibes Cyber Session with Gambia's most talented and influential. Gamvibes Saturdays at 11:30 p.m. Repeats on Sundays at 1 p.m. Sponsors are invited.
You already know the Vibes #1 entertainment platform. Check it out. This is Gamvibes, man. Home of all Gambian artists worldwide, international, local. Best believe it, man. And on today's show, we got a packed full show for y'all. Best believe it. Man's like Myk Jayda is coming through. You do not want to miss this interview, man. Myk Jayda's here to spit the truth, speak the truth, and he's gonna also answer back to man's like OG Low, man. Best believe it. You don't want to miss out on this interview. Myk Jayda brought the flames. Best believe it.
I spit magic bars, best in Gambia, Jayda the king, my king,
and of course we got Jally Naya coming through because 26th April is Jally Naya Day at QCity. So we got to support our brother. We had a dope interview with him as well.
Dima phone, halebi dima rai. Dima ayo nene. Oh baby, sumi ale ben namba tunalankorola.
So check it out, man. Today we got Myk Jayda and Jally Naya coming through. We'll be right back after this short break.
Gamvibes, the #1 entertainment platform for all Gambian artists worldwide.
Welcome right back after the short break. You already know the Vibes, #1 entertainment platform. Let's check out, we're going straight to our first interview with mans like Myk Jayda. But hold on, before we go into the interview, check the drip bit. Hey, alright, mans like Pele, big up yourself. Mustafa Kinte, one bad man, lad. My jail from top to bottom as we speak ain't no joke, man. So mans like Pele, big up yourself. That's my brother right there, man. My mom, they always fetch mom tamit, but I'm bahla boy, man. Especially for my Gambino music videos, mama alone. And of course, today he's back with something else. When that boy try to swag me, especially link up my brother Pele. His number is right there. Anything you need, your drip, fresh, dope, custom drip, link up mans like Pele He's doing it, an artist like Tamit, so go support your brother. Hey Pele, big up yourself. Outfit be drip be mom mashallah. Don't want that away, mashallah. Best believe it. Now, ain't no joking, we are going with our first interview with mans like Myk Jayda.
I think that savage let build up in the building. Y'all know how we do the whole time every day. King
In-depth interviews with your favorite Gambian artists and celebrities.
You already know the Vibes, man. #1 entertainment platform. And we got a mega star in the building. Goes by the name Flame Bars Myk Jayda. What you saying, my brother?
Good, fam.
Good drip out,
Good looking out.
What you saying, my brother, man? It's good to have you on Gamvibes again after nyata years, Paco.
After like 3 years or
last time you won, side low.
Yeah, right.
At Sada.
Yeah, for sure.
God bless the soul as well.
That was a long time ago, though.
That was a long time ago.
Very long time, for sure.
You've been through ups, you've been through downs, and you finally
been through hell and back.
Introduce yourself to the
Well, go looking out, though. It's your boy MY Killer Boy, Myk Jayda, Mr. Hip Hop, connected to them connections, build houses. And I'm going to have knuckle, man. It's good looking out with life.
Sure. Today, it's all about I'm serious,
For sure.
Whatever you want to say, break it down. No one's going to stop you from saying what you want to say. This is your playground, Myk.
For sure, man. Good looking out.
I'm going to ask you, first of all, what is it that Myk isn't happy about in the game, in the industry right now? Lula Nahari.
Well, industry, I'm not Nahari, not body number specifically. I'm not Nahari, no guy linear one side. And now it be like Buntai, but I'm too many stars. I'm got 1, 2, 3, 4 stars in the game. The industry put more rise to a whole different level. We need like too many stars. Hale jokes around, then you want to get like too many stars. I'm gonna inspire you, body them. So the more you get more stars, the more come the bigger the industry is.
Just like Senegal.
Exactly.
Dip is still a star there. Why, mom? Look at all the other young ones who are coming up.
It has to be like that.
Now I guess how they do that. Some for the new
Exactly. And I'm not going to have more even views than Mom Dipsy Bob.
Of course.
You know what I mean? And more is a guy, is a game. So that's how you get your respect. Jay-Z more is a Kanye West, Aksawa, Rihanna, right?
Of course.
And now all of them are billionaires.
Then you watch
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Lil Wayne more is Drake and Nicki Minaj. Drake is now the #1 rapper in the world. So that's how a game come game. No one of them.
Wow, definitely. You know what I mean?
Lil is
why do you think what do you think is the problem with that Gambian industry that we only have a few stars that are breaking out?
Because music we can link onto something like it's sensitive, like what you know what I mean?
When you're saying sensitive, go ahead and say what
is it? Tribe neither, you know what I mean? I'm feeling a lot of Gambian music. A lot of people ain't go man go joy right now saying it on TV, but a lot of people been want to say it, but they go because man security social you know what I mean? Like some friend, I'm not a friend of source or too many stuff, but music what about I pull. No. It's not gonna happen.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's crazy, man. So let's go down. Obviously, we'll go to your OG Low beef, but why was it like, okay, you deciding that, okay, I'm going to focus right now on ST?
Oh, like, ST, mom.
When you started beefing with him?
9 times out of 10, I agree with stuff he be doing. You know what I mean?
Can you break down a few of those things, please?
Oh, recently I released, an album launching without an album.
That's true.
And nobody's going to say nothing. So when I just came out and pointed out, like, why would an iconic figure like that, arguably, not arguably, the actual #1 artist in the game, I'm going to launch an album without an album. Upcoming artists are looking up to you. I don't think Lolo is the right thing to do.
True.
So Lolo...
it was, I won't even lie, I found that kind of bananas. Weird. Like, come soon as I drop album, man, at least the stuff should be ready.
That's crazy.
Kenyan
do ko ñeme def fofu la issue bi nek. Benen artist du ko ñeme def.
Wow.
Yeah. Because everybody's just going to point it out.
But why do you think, okay, I'm going to ask you personally, why do you think ST would take out an album without the album even being ready?
No, I feel in a position I'm game like I'm not need you to go back and all these media houses come their bias ko kenen defon dañ ko point out parce que recently gis nañ ki dem stage comme gis saga what's the name of the artist again? Antu. Wow. And everybody's just pointing that out immediately. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So
that's funny though.
Everybody want to point that out instant.
That's funny though because obviously one of the songs that made him famous was a swear song though.
Exactly. So it's just weird.
If you say that Saga then, but yeah, he's done that before though.
I'm going to style though. So now everybody's going to find a way to criticize it. But so again, you're going to criticize Antu or criticize Myk Jayda, you have to equally criticize everybody. Lolo is the only way you want them to a whole different level. And Kanakuna is going to take this serious. For the fact that you are the #1 artist in the game doesn't necessarily mean that you def because you got kids like looking up to you. You also job be top notch than anybody, sir.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
I remember one time I was saying, like, obviously, you know, come as to his career in Gambia, mom, definitely yep more.
Yeah, right? You got none of
proof. So, man, I always used to say to people, man, I don't hide. I used to say, right now, the next step ST needs to do is help the next generation.
Yeah.
Even example, it's not tribalism. I'm not doing any tribalism or something. Why, man? I see it now. He's done something finally. Come Nyom Rudy G, Nyom Guy, yep, definite song. Yeah, but something like that, Manding Empire or whatever, should have been there since.
For real. No,
from generation artists, Nyom Chronicle, AB Styles. There's so many dope Mandinka artists.
There should have been stars. Like you know right now, Nyom Hamasi Wings Samila Gajar Buyaga.
Wow.
It should have been happened a long time ago. It shouldn't just be about man. After you are getting old and now you want to fool the people with like Kebuka Koto. Of course, Keka Koto like what are you talking about? Because you just want to be here for the longest. Yeah. You know what I mean?
If you had a message, if you were standing next to ST right now, what would your message be to ST? What would you say, broski?
Hey bro, like start feeding the game and stop feeding from the game. Easy. Okay. Just start feeding the game now. It's about time you start being that Jay-Z figure in the game. Yeah. You don't even need to put the hit you attack. No, you don't need that. Your time you should have been hey bro, come you know because respect be non la musamel. But the more you grow up, the more you get learn game, and you get tactics you use, the more small respect is going down. You know what I mean?
Okay, another thing I always notice online when it comes to like Gambian music, in ST side, mom, do they reply beef? And
he can't rap like that.
Wow. So do you say that's the reason why he doesn't reply?
Not for real though. He's not that type of rapper. I'm not rapper yoo xam ne they could actually battle.
Battle rapper.
I'm not rapper yoo xam ne they cannot battle. Mun nañoo génne music but they cannot battle.
Wow.
So moom he cannot battle.
Okay, so officially you think that's why he doesn't reply back to people?
Yeah, because they hide behind, no, man, bokkuma key level, no. I'm not time with attack was on top. Attack time will this direct.
Wow.
You cannot say levels now. You did a QCity show, he did a QCity show. You did a stadium show, he did a stadium show. You got hits, he got hits. So Lolo is not an excuse. I'm on my upper key level. No. Ain't no my upper key level.
Because even in
battle.
I tell people, like, when I see online, you see people like, Key, do more man, because reply. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is hip hop. We all started from hip hop. You see, hip hop been in the one. Whether now we're doing... don't understand hip hop. As far as battle, the moment battle, you know, like, your streams, your views, your songs. None of that matters.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we've just seen that with Kendrick
and Drake. Drake got cooked.
You know
Drake is 10 times bigger than Kendrick Lamar.
You know
what I mean? But Kendrick is a better rapper, clearly.
Obviously. You know
so that's about it, though.
So, yeah. So obviously, so if you were with him, you tell him, yo, it's time to start feeding the game.
Yeah.
What do you think he would reply back? Digga.
I don't think he would do it though. So what if yeah, that's it. Respect him deserve. I'm not like straight up from especially man.
Wow. So it's gonna come here and musa duo. Like if you all saw each other, not cool.
Man, I have no real issue with mom. Like animosity or none of that. No. It's just me like being in the game. I play my part. My feeling the MC last. It's not aligned with what Lala Gum. I could just say it.
Wow, digga.
You know what I mean?
I feel you on that. Let's go to OG Low, because OG was here last weekend. He said some stuff. He said that you also turned down money. And mom we encouraging to come def dara.
Yeah.
So what's your response to OG Low, the stuff he was saying as well? Because
right.
So what's that about? What do you have to say in terms of rebutting back to OG?
Well, OG mom time I'm not stuff got confused. Yeah, because I ain't take on 100,000 but I put my mom la. Put you like a face off.
Wow.
But man, the 100,000 I was saying, I rejected 100,000 because I take the banner. Man, I'm not gonna pay 100,000 put just my appear on the show.
Wow.
Man, Bobo is different from the show money.
Wow.
Yeah, show money is 200,000. Like 100 we put my mom can I go win, and then 100 is for other battle as that. Come you have then battle that night.
Wow.
Or man, then you must pay on a special 100 boham. Lolo put man regular, just put my appear so be.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because I didn't feel like maybe key money. This is the guy called Hamis. You got Hamis so be it's gonna happen because Ojilog is a good rapper. I respect Ojilog. I'm not telling Hakan, but he was not in the game.
Wow.
And when it comes to this media thing, he's not like really connected like that. You know what I mean? So lola rek man mi nga xamne ko muson na def na ay show ay pincha mi hall ay jama hall def na ay Serekunda is medium like mini stadium shows. 100,000 so fogene mun nga mako jende with everything I am doing like it's just mind blowing. So mom man numo rejeke xaliss bo mom Ojilog he cannot relate to that.
So, but okay, if you guys were there,
do
you think there's a possibility that we can do this for hip hop? Because you know, hip hop scene began right now, and to be honest, hip hop scene not there.
It's completely dead though.
It's dead.
For sure.
But we got talented people like Talibe, Easy, all of these artists. Come here and send beef. If I artists, I'm not jiring. You know what I mean? Y'all brought fire back to the scene. So you, man, especially man as a hip hop head, I'm over like hip hop. Booma just come the moon okay, yeah. Definitely that up fatten then that's it for hip hop.
For real.
How are we as hip hop heads gonna continue this because of the next generation? Because I'm an artist, you buga rap.
For real.
Buga drill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So how are we gonna make it? Because Time B Cypher B is dead. What hip hop platforms are we having? Even if you check like Best of the Best right now, recently, Magnum Gissen show the artists you want to perform.
Right.
You ain't even there.
Yeah.
OG no nekutfa. You're an artist, you have come new job, new little car. Yep, everyone's been jobbing, bro.
For real.
Why is it I'm only seeing Afro beats, I'm a piano artist and stuff like that?
I'm not artist if I never say list bonus on your hand because you could clearly see it. Okay, you get into my job. There's no way. You know what I mean?
Like, what's your message to the people organizers? You know what I mean?
It is as simple as that. Come no guy Afro beats like send living. No lañ wara joxe hip hop bi tamit dañ wara xol ci hip hop side dañu xamne they rapping for real. Comme ñan ñoo ci nek di gëna job tamit adresse ñu leen di jox like comme like platform bi. It's gonna take
ñun hip hop heads ñoo wara lo tam
dañ wara yëngatu ci own yëngatu.
Ñun ñoo wara def ci own yëngatu because there's certain people who you know that they vibe with the hip hop. Why come they won't enjoy it in these other shows. So do they them sir?
For sure.
If we create a special thing, how come here they have their pen battles, battle rap pen leagues, and these leagues are growing. imagine if we have something happening, artists, battle rap competitions, stuff happening come. Hip-hop artists can feel themselves. Okay, at the end of the day, I'm not just going to stick and say, okay, man, legi sa, how am I doing Afro or let them pass on vibe because people are not vibing with the hip-hop.
People are not vibing with the hip-hop because hip-hop is not out there.
You know?
So you say, so them here in the United States, everybody want McDonald's is because McDonald's is everywhere.
Wow.
Even Gambia, if you say, I'm not too many betting sites, but everybody want to go to Be Winners because Be Winners is everywhere.
Wow.
So since you hip-hop, hip-hop has to be coming out.
Wow.
At all times, come you consistent, buba.
Yeah.
And come knock over here, and you have your own platform, it's going to push hip-hop to a whole different level.
Definitely.
But it's just heads, you come together and just build this up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously, I'm going to say congratulations because I believe now you're signed to Tutor Records as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? How did that deal go along, man? Let's break it down.
I agree into terms, how many years left I spent. So the money was right, then I just went for the deal. Yeah. For sure.
And we've seen that you've been putting in work. How was it like? Okay, be honest with us. When you and OG were battling, huh?
Yeah.
And they talk,
I did not sleep.
How did it go? Break it down for us. Those periods, those days.
Now, come on, I hate to lose though.
Wow.
I hate when there's no way you out-rap me.
Wow.
I'm gonna kill myself.
So
there is no way OG Log is gonna come out of retirement and out-rap me. It's not gonna happen.
So what was it? You was there just waiting every day?
I'm sending OG Log voice messages. I'm about to be on your, you know what I mean? And when he drops, he'll be like, okay, do you hear that? I'm like, I bet.
You know what I love though? Y'all put visuals into it. Come here
now.
People Gambian, come in Gambian, and then you underrate as artists, but the amount of energy we put into our stuff, some finances, the time. Come, y'all did something, okay, let's take an example, right? Example, what I'm using Kendrick and Drake, yeah? Look, they did back-to-backs, but they didn't do it visually.
Yeah.
Y'all people did it visually. Not only did y'all drop songs, y'all did it visually.
Visually, yeah, because
that takes planning, that takes effort, that takes time.
Yes,
on both sides. No, that's why I appreciate.
XD was not sleeping too, because I'll be calling him every 500. Shout out to Mauji as well. I'll be calling Mauji like back to back, bro, I'm coming. It's like, boy, how am I rest? No, I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna He just dropped, and man, I don't like put Mujel 2, 3. No. I'm dropping tomorrow.
Definitely.
So I'm gonna take my bag to Mauji's place where my outfits is gonna be.
Yeah.
My record song. He gave me the demo. I went to XD and started shooting the video with the demo whilst Mo is mixing the original song.
Wow.
Once the video is done, the song is done, put it together out there.
Wow.
And I'm waiting for OG again. Next. You know what I mean?
Okay, what's your reply also to artists in Hamne come? Because I saw people like Lil Carl. All of a sudden, everyone was like the Avengers or something against you. So,
wow.
How was you like when you heard this situation? What were you like when you were watching everything happening? How did you feel, honestly?
I already had it in my mental that this was what happened exactly.
But why do you think, okay, you're an artist, you never don't see beef, sir? You don't do the beef.
Oh, man, originally, sir, any rapper with a microphone, I'm at this man defending another rapper, I would never take you serious. Because rap director, you would know, you know what I mean? And if you understand rap, you would never grab a microphone trying to diss Dells and defend another rapper.
Exactly.
You know what? Because the entire beef, I'm can defend Myk Jayda. Everybody is against Myk Jayda. Because Myk Jayda.
My one studio in see better as artist in Latville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Boy, I'm on the hit there.
I remember that.
I'm on the hit there.
My son, Myk.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Myk, man. Mom, he was the only, but he's from Latville. Angalolo is only normal. He lives in my hood. So, but I'm talking about a rapper from a random place. Okay, this is not right.
Wow.
Let me go and defend Myk now. Wow. It never happened.
I'm not been a point like for smart, do smart. I forget.
Yeah, that's Myk though. Shout out to Myk.
I forget that one, straight up. I was in the studio that day, man, Obi, you know, mix track, like, man, sir, no reply, post my kotovi.
Yeah. Even Tete, some one Tete.
When I go boy, oh, you should like the agency, marry a town. You know what? I love it so much because it's hip hop.
Reality be more. So like if you put all I'm saying aside, these kids could actually really rap too.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
And Limo is a guy, is a game. Man, at the same time, okay, they're dissing me, but I'm impressed with the way they're rapping too. At the same time, I'm like, okay, these people are nice.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Kids like Hood Kid, I'm so he's nice.
Hood Kid came out. He came out. I was like, oh, my nigga.
So all these people are just nice.
He ain't a kid no more.
They want to understand very, very important. I'm not going to put feed game. I'm not going to get feed from game. So it's different.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Records, baby.
You You've seen life now. You've witnessed everything in your life. You've witnessed the ups and the downs. You've gone through everything. Everyone knows about your situation, man.
Right.
If you were to look at a young kid, dafa bëgg a dugg si hip hop scene right now.
Yeah.
What's your message to that kid?
What's my message more like bunta bi is always very hard. Bunta bi akse kaw mo mede. So duga it's very very difficult when you recommend. Like, you have to put in like extra work. It's very different from nakasi media bi like sa branding bi. The work you're gonna put in like sa ground bi. Come because xam nga lo bëgg. Yow rek ya xam lan nga de bëgg. So lan ngay kan ngay connect ba nga am lo bëgg. Lolu you should know it. And you should have a team around you too. Ñun bu ñu come up like we don't have a team.
None of that.
Amuñ like a big team around us. Ñu nekk di run kii moo di run li amuñ ko woon. So it was like very difficult. So you need a little team boo xam ne comme people ñoo xam ne yow jalal nga gaay lu nekk. They're gonna do anything for you. You need that and nga like just make sure ne comme nga gom li nga def because starting bi dafa over difficult.
Over difficult.
Yeah.
And Jalal music be as a business.
As a business for sure.
Don't just take it as entertainment. This ain't no entertainment no more. This is a business.
For real. People are actually making money from this now.
Definitely, man. People are changing their lives from it. So it's a business. It's homework. So Neke Yankee Studio be 24/7 from there. You got to plan yourself, brand yourself. You know what I mean? So what's next for you, my brother, man? Because obviously you're signed to a label.
Right.
You didn't drop the beef songs already. Are y'all going to continue with that or are you moving on to next projects? What's the plan?
Whatever way it goes, right? Man, beef mom, so by help. Musuma force this can. You have to do something first. Put mom, correspond to Lulu. Right now, Lulu is on the side. My other like commercial songs you have like they're coming up, and I'm about to be like consistent like never before. Yeah, so I'm not gonna my idea. So let them like expect next level Myk Jayda. That's about it.
So what's the plan? Once you drop these tapes, you're gonna be dropping more visuals, and then
it's all a visual.
What's the plan?
I'm not dropping no song without a visual.
Wow.
Every song is gonna come out with a visual for sure.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Yeah.
Inshallah. One day I remember as well. I was online and I saw J Live. Yo, we'll post something about you as well.
To me, he's just cloud chasing though. Yeah. To be honest.
Because y'all cool still. Y'all still work together.
5 days before that, my J Live was in the club.
Wow.
Together, we were standing together. Even days before that, so 3 days together. Like you get under, you get a nigga. So when he see my name popping out there, like cloud, I've got to lose my man. Just for lead or something like this. People asking me about J Life now. I feel like I'm no real issue. So, I'm gonna bring up stuff from like 3 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm not in a voice message you get on media. Those is from 3 years ago.
Yeah, and that was even supposed to be something private.
That's people like J Life.
That's business.
That's weird though.
Yeah, that's meant to be something private.
Like, no hate towards J Life, no animosity towards J Life.
Would you guys still work together?
I would still work with J Life if I feel like working with him. But right now, I'm looking at him like different because J Life used to be my brother. If I never smoke a whole way record, so my whole family, J Life. I sleep in J Life's house. Headphone in the studio right now is my headphone. You know what I mean? Yeah. So he's like my brother. So I was very disappointed. I'm gonna call and I couldn't explain that.
Yeah, okay, what happened? You not try. You will come to Gamvibes. You will explain your story because even you get plenty to explain, man. Man, what are your final words, my brother, man? It's been an amazing interview with you, you know, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. I hope it was something different because I said, interview you, buddy. My egg is guy the attack. And first of all, I'm going to in fact, you're young, so because something I'm not liking in the industry is like there are a lot of people who claim to be journalists but don't even know what they're doing. If you're a journalist or whatever you are, a comedian, study that, focus on that. And then, because like, to be honest, when I was watching the interviews, I was asking, why is Jayda even here? Like, I was saying, this guy actually has patience because if it was me by now, I would have stood up and slapped you or something like that. You get what I mean?
But that was the goal though.
That was, so he, like,
the goal was to make me overreact on TV. You know what I mean? But I'm like, I kept my cool. Yeah.
What's your word to the media houses and journalists especially?
I got by the lean onto one side, like, let them support Gambian music instead of a certain individual, you know what I mean?
Support talent.
Yeah, support talent, bro. Don't
support talent.
We'll bear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 talent because of just one. You know what I mean? Because I thought that to move big and everybody got their flowers. You know what I mean? Yeah, because I'm not no money. I'm not for money. You know what I mean? So that's about it.
Definitely, man. What are your last words and shout outs?
Yeah, fans in you support Myk Jayda kese. Even if you're Myk Jayda fan, just support Gambian music. Just support Myk Jayda, mom kena kese. You know what I mean? Let's just take this thing to a whole different level. That's my message to the fans for sure.
And we can't wait to see more projects. And hold on, they call Kidnap by Force, mom. ak OG dañoo def face off fii Sénégal ñu ko def ñun Gambia dañ ko war a def hip hop bi scene bi ñun ñoo ko rise
OG maa ngi ko seen voice
waaw
like 3 days ago ma ne ko su bëggee maa mën nañoo battle without payment
wow
bro for the culture I told him
for the culture are you hearing this he just said he's ready to battle
in real life
you know so we need to make it happen hip hop heads we need to come together let's make this something that's going to continue at the end of the day
it's just
because
it's more than comme ñu jël check nii rek maanaam moom rek lii pour ñëpp ñu nga xam ne hip hop
we need to create a foundation
exactly
we need to create a foundation
it's going to continue for sure
the open mic so gisee come right now come I don't know why it is like when it comes to like the industry here everything that's good ñu xam ne daf lay support artists yi the open mic whether it was Wasa Halat at the end of the day everything gets spoiled lu tax
waaw same thing la rek it's all because of the same reason though to be honest with you dañ jël lii nii comme def ko noo xam ne warut a nekkul loolu lii du loolu loolu lañ luusee open mic bi luusee Wasa Halat award bi and it's sad because award bi amutoon xaalis bu bëri de but daf daan tax artist like wanna put work because at the end of the year bu nga ñu honor la ne okay Dels is the hip hop artist of the year or Dels one of the video of the year or Dels one of the album so albums back in the days were so solid they dope doo gis artist launch an album without an album but everybody want to have the album of the year everybody want to have the video of the visuals were nice Nobles by that time they were on top like videos were just like next level collabos hit songs were like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 but now hit songs bro 1 2 3 that's about it so do you make sense
you know what I mean shout outs to your people my brother
shout outs to Smawaji Stone Aliou Koma Stone man shout outs to Mauji shout outs to XD Expression, shout outs to like 220 Records, and shout outs to the whole Gambian music industry, for sure.
And obviously, man, he's going to be sending more material, more videos, new things coming in. So expect a lot from Myk Jayda. Go support our brother, because he's doing something nice, you know what I mean? Hold on. My brother.
Peace out.
Gamvibes, the #1 entertainment platform for all Gambian artists worldwide.
Welcome right back after that in-depth interview with mans like Myk Jayda, man, best believe it. Now, we're going to our last but not least interview with mans like Jally Naya. Hold April 26th is going down at QCity with Jally Naya. You don't want to miss out. Jally Naya in the building. Let's check it out.
In-depth interviews with your favorite Gambian artists and celebrities.
You already know the vibes. We got another superstar in the building. Goes by the name Jally Naya. Jally Naya, I be cooling, my brother.
My brother for
life.
What
you saying? No, drip beer. Huh?
No, to
no, be to baby. Tap beat. Damo ko sacha.
Yeah.
Halal. Supong kale sa. Su tight sa damo ko so.
No, what ni? No, nala ko jo. Nala ko jo.
Why ain't job?
Yeah.
I'm gonna allow you to introduce yourself to the people.
Yeah, well.
Fans, yep.
Kamo be kontong Gambia katon to koina and ka fale drong alla Jally Naya bijang alla superstar and kana ba ko den ko la sade ko mol mbal konton na baka mo blaje and momo yalla ko be Jally Naya fan ne timba fale ko inum bara no ni na keba bijang you know
tano wala ma ja nga si so mo lolu why ya ngi waja dara
yeah
something big QCity
the upper big
April 26th. Silafando the album.
The album, yeah.
Yangi wajal dara.
Yeah.
Huh? Break it down for us, man.
Yeah, comme ni ko xamé rek Silafando the album. Silafando, you know, si man ni ka moy yobande rek. You know, di wo Gambia yep, you know, April 26th QCity, Silafando and dafa nek a live band performance 100%. Right. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. We can't wait to see that, man. Trust me, man. Album B. Let's talk about this album first.
Yeah.
How many tracks the album?
9 tracks.
9 tracks, huh? And Yangi just dropped something new.
Yeah.
Something brand new.
My drop banger bu graw.
Xam nga fi Gamvibes, we're the home of bangers. Bala music video they drop, ñoo ko play first.
Free.
Exclusive, huh? So bala ñu play video bi, mo bëgg a cappella. Jox ñu ben a cappella.
Fondinki jama.
Taw nga xool camera bu baax baax.
Fondinki jama, ikama sono ya. Afrika la batani koleya. Waliatina mojama yako masilota ikama sono ya boysol kama sono ya ikama sono ya batani kolia latina nyi silomuta itata school graduate document soto no bata hustle everyday ni masoto ibukela no
trust me
no hari ibukela
listen. No, this song, man. Yo, ak Mols.
Yeah.
Break it down, boy. Song with mama.
I've been sumbu kane, I've been phone kane, I've been rai kane. Oh baby, di ma phone, hale bi di ma rai, di ma ayo nene. Oh baby, sumi ale ben nambatu na lankarola. Chura yu be sirakan kuma di ma be fokan. Jaljali kilotang, nyai wala jalari. Ike kui kana famba ye kana samba ardo. Konyomolu alna, ufema ti jambi. Isuda mala kamfa wala tinya be mari. Ngoyam fa ikata, ngoyam fa. Ngoyam fa idale.
No, hold on. Dama wara jangal nak. What is song I'm not me mom. Dafa nekk Chepe yi seen favorite song.
Yeah, right now guys go back challenge TikTok bi.
No, dafa nekk biggest thing.
Free.
Introduce ko Silafando boy. Wax leen fan lañ ko war a amee, fan lañ ko war a seetaan.
Well, moom wala baka sound on Jube. Ibita na YouTube le right now. Album mo drop follow nak, but ibita YouTube le and they track ko la video ni Jube je. Full video be YouTube le. Altalia Jube, I'll do TikTok. Alison Sol challenge, mina kan April 26. QCity I'm from Mavo. Yeah.
Let's go check this out, man. Check this out. Jally Naya with a banger, man's like Mars. Check this video. We is back with man's like Jally Naya in the building. Hold on, a big thing at QCity, man. You just saw this exclusive video. I'm a Gamvibes. You know they drop big things. You best, you best believe it, man. Man's like Jally Naya, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, bro.
I remember the first time we meet to finger neck and finger aga, you know. And I'm so proud of you because you have a job.
Free.
And some music video, yep, then they make a quality. And they have the key more expensive music.
Yeah.
You know. How is it? That's my challenge. Come on, the day how do you do it? Because music mom, I'm gonna bahala, time la, cost la. You know?
Well, man, struggle. That's my everything. My videos, my songs, my shows are organized, my show. You know, my they go to that team, be boy, why, you know, can never come again. You know, Jally Naya, man, I got everything. My struggle, everything.
So besides music, and I'm getting deaf. I'm going to full job because you know how many come music be fake video, you spend 30, 20, 40, 50,000, 60,000 for music video. So I'm going to make you deaf? Nah.
No, I'm a better métier. Music most my métier.
Strictly. No, keep bad man.
Yeah. Music more is my métier. For Vlade Dunda, for Vlade everything. Luma soul music la, luma chops music la. Yeah, luma dunda some job the music la show.
Respect to that, man. So on the 26th, April B, what do you expect?
Well, ku daga Jally Naya rek. Xam nga man luma suma def dara dafa big rek la mo neka. And QCity inshallah by 11 o'clock.
Sharp,
11 o'clock QCity.
Yaa ko 11
non
o'clock
maa ngi ñëw rek xam nga Guinée yaa ngi ñëw nit yaa ngi ñëw.
Jally.
Non maa ngi ñëw Guinée non maa ngi ñëw rek may ma rek Guinée yaa ngi ñëw nit yaa ngi ñëw. Moo tax ma la wax 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock QCity. And roadblock bro. Inshallah. Mu ne yàlla inshallah. Because liggéey naa ko tamit.
Wow.
Liggéey naa ko so foog naa Gambia dañu war a gën a support Jally Naya.
Of course.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So Gambian music la. Man su ma wiinee Gambia ñoo wiin.
Wow.
So.
Definitely. Yan artiste ñoo fa nekk pour baax la tamit.
Well. Suma band ñoo fa nekk. Mari bag ñoo fa nekk inshallah.
Yeah. At the collaborations you nga def xam naa ñoom attaque dinañ fa nekk.
Well, si album bi may am Mols and may am Jijul and may am ay yeneen upcoming artistes yoo xam ne ñu jóge Gunjur, Sanyang, Brikama, Bakode, Sukuta am na ay artistes jël artistes no.
No, that's nice. Dafa nice nga gis ne comme a top artist ngay job with every kind of artist, you know what I mean?
Ñoom tam loolu lañ soxla at least support leen, you know.
Because xam naa da nga lay fàttaliku yow tamit time yi nga xam ne yaa ngi doon just door.
Bro. Overrunga. That was struggle.
What artists you upcoming artists? Lan nga day face as an artist. So bëggee sax nga laa ko si Mandinka, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Let the people know as an artist, yo, lan nga sa jaar lan nga experience si music bi,
bro. You know, daj naa lu bari bro. Daj naa lu bari si music scene bi. You know, struggle naa ba toll fu ma toll ni fi, understand? Waaye comme doo mën a wax yëpp. Boo time ne ko fa. Waaye daj naa lu bari daal. Yeah.
Lan mooy sa advice si like any upcoming artist nga xam ne music la boo.
Well, na gaay muñ rek. music journey bi moom muñ rek la understand nga da ngaa muñ ba pare nga xam sa soxla ba pare nga gën a liggéey mooy music ba pare nga muñ nga nekk muñ kat artiste da nga nekk muñ kat
because the
nekk muñ kat doo dem non
plenty knows tamit
da ngaa gis lu nekk yeah so foog nga muñ
so after album bi inshallah su successfully lan mooy sa plan
well plan mooy rek di gën a liggéey and dimbala ñoo xam ne you know suñu ndeewul duñ dee añ.
Wow.
Man moo nekk suma mission si music.
Wow.
Because comme nekkul ne maay toog fi di wax honnêtement nga waaye man tam nit laa ko xam ne dem dee dimbale ñu bari. ci suuf musuma teg caméra suma kaw waa maay dimbale diw nag waaye man tamit you know du ma dee am si music ma dee jàppale suma boppa jàppale suma family jàppale ñoo xam ne am ñu tamit. mooy suma mission.
Definitely. You know, that's beautiful, man. And artists you body don't want to surround a little tamit. You know what I mean? Because it's very important. You're as an artist, if you're blessed, you're blessed la tamit. And what a blessed fans.
For real.
They're not less fortunate. I'm gonna mean. So it's beautiful. So, album be 26.
April.
Update be April 26. And hold on. What are the tickets? Timey. 11 sharp.
Sharp 11 QCity.
So time bomb got 8 stage. Sharp 11.
No. Mala won the sharp 11 dafa fekk QCity muy.
Yow ban time nga 8 stage.
No, well loolu xam naa duma ko mën a wax fi waaye team bi ñooy decide loolu because team bi ñoo mën a kadi you know.
No, you know what I mean?
Well, xam naa dinaa teel a yëg nag because live band and you know song yu ma play si live band dafa maybe 18 tracks.
Definitely.
Yeah, so dañoo party ba kokoliko.
Inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah.
Nefa nekk hay dama ñëw parce que xam naa Pati Jally Naya moom.
No, it's your team.
yu mool yëpp ñoo fa nekk.
Sa ting la.
Allez comme ñu xoolal teg ma VIP rek.
Inshallah.
Yenn saa yi sax man bàyyi ma si kaw rek. su ma waa nga de sooy wàccee waat.
waaye boo ñëw QCity nag takkal daala yi. takkal daala bi ko xam nga Jally Naya moom.
waaw
mooy loolu ma suma mbir musta yomba.
xoolal shorts lay sol bis.
musta yomba.
shorts lay sol.
Yeah.
lu oyof. xanaa ma sol hoodie rek. You know what I mean? Lan mooy sa last message to fans yi?
Yeah, well, di nuyu ñëpp. ñu know Jally Naya Foundation and di nuyu suma waa dëkkay Bakoteh, South Gambia, waa Gunju, Brikama, you know Katong, Sanyang, Jambanjel, Fatema waa Sukuta, you know waa Bakaw, Serekunda, Banjul, bàyyi ma kenn daal.
Full squad bi, full country. Best believe it.
Yeah, so April 26 we are shot QCity. You know Silafando the album. You know.
We're gonna be there.
Wuron diam wakana siya. Tariko Suto. Full live band performance.
Straight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be nice, man. Hold on, let your vibe. Make sure you pull up to QCity, April 26th. That boy Dells, Jally Naya, we there.
Respect.
Straight. Boom.
Gamvibes, the #1 entertainment platform for all Gambian artists worldwide.
And we is right back. You already know the vibes. Like I said it, today was a packed, full show, best believe it. Nothing but love to mans like Myk Jayda for coming through and blessing us. You see the vibes, you already know, man. It was an in-depth interview. Let's support Gambia. No tribalism. Solun Coffee in Gambia. Hold on. Support your Gambian artists. If they got talent, support them. And of course, April 26th is Jally Naya Day, man. So at QCity, go support a brother, man, because he's been working very, very hard. You already know. Mr. Romantico in the building. Hold on. Let me step out of here with my black and white. Man's like Pele. Hey, got the drip.
Gamvibes, the #1 entertainment platform for all Gambian artists worldwide. We bring you the dopest concert and event coverages in the Gambian music industry. Top trending music videos.
I got love for the ends, got love for the fam. If you can rubber, do it for the gam.
Ay góor yàlla lañ talatuñu xeex. Góor bu musul toog la jàppati.
That's What's Up segment brings you the latest news in the industry. In-depth interviews with your favorite Gambian artists and celebrities. Gamvibes Cyber Session with Gambia's most talented and influential. Gamvibes Saturdays at 11:30 p.m. Repeats on Sundays at 1 p.m. Sponsors are invited.